Please have your boarding pass and identification.
Distributing these bags now. We also got travel journal for you guys.
My name is Aditya and I'm most excited for trekking.
And the one thing that I'm looking forward to in Bhutan is the fact that it's a Buddhist country and I want to learn about Buddhist culture.
Our adventure began as we boarded our flight from Bangalore to Bagdogra, filled with excitement and anticipation. The students were eager to dive into their caste journey in Bhutan. As soon as we landed, the adventure picked up pace. We hit the road for a scenic drive to Phunshuling, leading through lush tree gardens and rolling hills.
Welcome to Bhutan.
Thank you.
Students were warmly welcomed at the hotel by a local guide who greeted us with a cheerful smile and a glimpse into the incredible journey ahead.
I'm your local guide, Vishnu. And from tomorrow onwards, along with me, I have my other friend, our pilot, Tashi, okay? So he will be joining with us from tomorrow throughout your trip to Bhutan, okay?
The day started with a visit to Zangtro Pelri Temple, a stunning 3-story structure that represents Guru Rinpoche's celestial paradise.
You will see a lot of wood carvings and paintings on Buddhism.
Students also took a moment to light butter lamps, a symbolic light of dispelling darkness and inviting wisdom. It was a peaceful and reflective start to our Bhutanese journey. Next, we climbed up to Kharbandi Monastery, where we were greeted by a breathtaking panoramic view of Phunshuling and the vast plains of West Bengal stretching into the horizon.
This is one of the monastery built by our Royal Grand Queen Mother in the year 1967.
Inside, our guide walked us through the monastery's history and significance, sharing fascinating insights about Buddhist teachings and the role of monasteries in Bhutanese culture.
Inside, we learned about different types of Buddhism and in which region they follow which type of Buddhism.
These are two things that I found different from Indian temples. Firstly, it's the presence of these prayer beads which you can rotate while saying a mantra. And the second thing is the architecture of these temples.
The architecture is very traditional, very ethnic, and it's very tropical to me. But it's also the fact that the art style is very elaborate and eye-catching and full of gold and decorative elements.
In the evening, we visited Gagyal Lundrum Weaving Center, where Bhutanese women were weaving intricate fabric with centuries-old techniques.
So here the intricate textiles woven, they call it as kiras, gos and yatras.
It wasn't just about fabric. It was about preserving culture, empowering women, and passing down a legacy. Then came the session that changed the way we looked at success, gross national happiness.
So, have any one of you here ever imagined a nation where their true wealth is measured not in dollars but in smiles?
Bhutan doesn't measure progress with GDP. Instead, they focus on happiness, sustainability, and well-being.
GNH is based on 4 main pillars. First, sustainable and equitable socio-economic development, preservation and promotion of culture, environmental conservation, and good governance.
We ended the day with reflections. What makes us truly happy? How can we bring Bhutanese wisdom into our lives? Early morning, we made our way to Buddha Point.
This place is called as Buddha Point, and so we had an opportunity to visit this place. So this statue which you can see here, this is one of the biggest Buddha statues in the world.
Feel the cool cool breeze, cool air entering through your nostril as you exhale.
Here, we practiced yoga and meditation, breathing in the crisp mountain air surrounded by nothing but rolling hills and serenity.
Benefits of practicing yoga: it will help us to connect our mind and body with the nature as well. So physically, it helps us to keep our body fit.
Initially when we came here, it was like freezing, so all of my hands and my feet were all cold, and it was kind of like a new experience to do it at such a high altitude.
It was really peaceful. The environment, the surroundings, it was all very calm.
We did yoga in the morning to warm up our bodies and circulate our blood, which really worked. Then inside we went inside the temple where we saw 1 lakh handmade statues, Buddha statues, which was really impressive.
Before continuing our journey, we visited a workshop where artisans crafted intricate thangka paintings and detailed wood carvings. Our guide explained their deep religious symbolism and the years of practice required. Watching the artists mix pigments, paint by hand, and carve delicate patterns gave us newfound appreciation for Bhutan's artistic heritage. From there, we traveled to Mochu Riverside, where the adventure continued. Under the guidance of our instructor, students began setting up their tents. It wasn't as easy as it seemed, but with teamwork, patience, and a little trial and error, they successfully set up their cozy shelters.
Like the land that we see behind us right now we see there's so much stuff there. But like 30 minutes ago, it was fully barren. Set up a tent.
With the tents in place, it was time to begin cooking an authentic Bhutanese dish, Ema Datshi.
I haven't ever had Ema Datshi before, but I've heard a lot about it since I've come to Bhutan, and I've heard that cheese is very famous and I love cheese, so obviously I'm excited to try out this new dish.
For many, this was their first time preparing a traditional dish like this, making the experience both exciting and educational.
So today we made Ema Datshi over there. So first of all, Ema Datshi is a hot dish. It's served hot, and in this kind of a weather it tastes really well.
So back at home, when we're cooking something, we mainly use packaged products, like we use packaged salt, packaged cheese and packaged butter. But over here we had to learn to do everything by ourselves, A to Z.
Finally, everyone gathered to enjoy the meal they had proudly prepared. Students experienced the true essence of simple living, one that thrives on connection, resilience, and gratitude.
So I can pretty much tell that cooking with Bhutanese ingredients has given me an insight into how Bhutanese people look at their culture and respect the culture and the environment as a whole.
Early morning, we visited a beautiful village in Punakha, nestled amidst lush green valleys and terraced fields.
Today is a very special for Bhutanese people. It's a government holiday. So today is marked as a Chip Losa, or also we call it as a traditional day of offering.
We were warmly greeted by a Bhutanese village family. They welcomed us into their traditional home and greeted us to a heartwarming breakfast of hot rice porridge and butter tea, a staple of their morning routine. Sitting together, sharing stories and laughing over our first sip of yak butter tea, it was a memorable experience filled with warmth, connection and culture. After breakfast, we rolled up our sleeves and dove into an exciting and hands-on experience, learning traditional farming techniques from the locals. Who knew getting our hands dirty in the fields could be this much fun? And then, it was time for the ultimate adventure, rafting on the Mochu River. The moment we put our helmets and life jackets, the energy was electric. Excitement, nervousness, and a whole lot of adrenaline rushed through us as we paddled through the rapids, splashed by the icy Himalayan waters.
It is very exhilarating. The rapids were very fun. The water was coming all on our face. Then the part where we went inside the water was the best part.
This was first time in my life I did. I won't forget this. Best moment. Really had fun.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Jumping off was the best part.
It was an awesome experience. So we enjoyed, and the children enjoyed, and everybody enjoyed. We jumped, and today is a new year. It's so exciting. And initially it was so chill, and after some time our body got accustomed to the climate and the weather and the temperature. It's awesome.
Ever tried archery in the land of archers? Well, we did. Under the guidance of professionals, we learned the art of precision, patience, and focus. Some of us hit the target, some of us didn't, but either way, the experience was nothing short of legendary. Post-archery, we stepped into a local kitchen, ready to cook traditional Bhutanese dishes. We chopped, stirred, and even tried our hands at Ema Datshi, Bhutan's famous chili and cheese dish.
That was literally the one stirring it halfway.
You stirred it.
Okay, we made most of the stuff.
We made most of the Ema Datshi.
It is very flavorful. It is very fresh.
It was a fun experience. It was something different. We haven't really made this before.
The food we have here is very exquisite. I think it shows the daily eatings and lives of Bhutanese people.
The day ended with a peaceful workshop on Mandala art, led by a skilled artist. Students immersed themselves in a hands-on session, continuing the intricate design crafted by the artist. Each shape and color held deep meaning, turning the experience into a powerful lesson in patience and mindfulness. And in the end, they erased their creations, embracing the profound truth that nothing is permanent in this world. Later in the evening, students witnessed a vibrant Bhutanese dance performance. The dancers moved gracefully to rhythmic beats, narrating stories of Bhutan's rich heritage. The mesmerizing performance offered a glimpse into the land's deep cultural traditions, leaving the students in awe. Our final day in Paro kicked off with an early morning trek to Zuri Zone, and the students were all geared up for the adventure. With the cool mountain air energizing them, They set off on a trail surrounded by lush forests and breathtaking valley views. The beginning was tough, steep slopes, but with every step, they encouraged each other and found their rhythm. Midway through the trek, we took a break with some environmental games. Students actively participated, learning about the Leave No Trail policy, how to respect nature and reduce their impact while exploring the wild.
Leave what you find. What you find. Leave what you find.
Wow.
First time trekking, so I didn't know it was like this, but it's very adventurous. It's kind of scaring me to look down, so I'm just looking on the road and just moving forward. Hope I'll do better in the next trek.
When I first started, I was good, but in the middle, I was extremely tired. I felt dizzy, but after I reached the top, it felt so good and it was worth it. So now we are climbing down.
Bhutan wasn't just a trip. It was a lesson in mindfulness, a challenge of endurance and celebration of culture and nature. From rafting to trekking and from archery to cooking, every moment pushed us, taught us, and left us in the awe of this incredible country. Until next time, Tashi Dilek.